So how important is this match for you, especially given that your opponent has got 6 points out of 2 games so far?
Yeah, it's a massive game for us. Any Europa League game, it's always a big game. Especially at Ibrox, we need to put a performance on for the fans, and hopefully we'll do that.
Does it matter that the captain for their team is not playing tomorrow?
They have a number of good players. Whether the captain plays or not, they still play the same way. So we need to nullify that and amplify our game the way we want to play.
So you're going through a phase of not so great results, and there's been a lot of talk about your manager and his future. Is this potentially a massive game and like a final game for his future?
Like I say, every game's a massive game when you're at Rangers. Obviously we're on the back of a difficult result, so we need to put that right. Yeah, it might heighten things, but we know what we need to do in this team. We stick together and we look forward to the game tomorrow night.
So what are you expecting from your opponent? Do you think they'll come out all guns blazing, or will they put a more patient performance, maybe just looking to get a draw because they've already got 6 points?
I wish I had the answer to that, how they're going to play, but like I say, they're pretty random in the way they play. So look, however they set up and however they want to play, we need to adjust and, like I said, amplify our game and take it to them.
So about Yianis Hai, so unfortunately he can't be part of the team for tomorrow's game, but he scored a sensational goal last night from a corner. What kind of a mark would you give him for that goal, and how is he perceived as the whole situation with him, which has been a bit difficult and delicate?
Look, Yianis is a good player. I think he's proven that national team and at Rangers. He had a spell out on loan, but look, we're glad to have Yianis back in the squad. Hopefully help us out. It's disappointing he can't play tomorrow, but look, he's part of the squad, and we look to get him back soon.
Tom, how would you describe the mood after the weekend that always brings so much negativity, and you could see what it meant to the fans at full time? How is the challenge of moving on from that?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said we're in a happy place. Especially after the game, we were all disappointed, we were all frustrated the way we played. But we've had a few days to work in training now, and the main thing is we stick together. Tough times come, but we need to stick together, and we look forward to the game, and especially putting on performance tomorrow.
Can you put your finger on what you think is missing currently?
I don't know. From my point of view, on Sunday we weren't creative enough. I think we were too static. It was unlike us in many ways, but we need to adjust to them games and be more dominant, quicker play. Very lacklustre, I felt, and that can't happen when you play at Rangers. That can't happen. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Tom, can a big win in Europe galvanise the fans behind you again, and also get the team back on track before returning to league action?
Yeah, I hope so. Look, we know how special the European nights are at Ibrox, and look, I hope the fans are right behind us, because they didn't deserve that on Sunday.
You hope it's almost like a turning point in the season, a big win tomorrow night?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope we can put on a good performance, be aggressive in everything we can do, be creative, shots, crosses. We want a lot more from the game Thursday.
So when you see, Tom, after Sunday, the manager getting a lot of heat, fans questioning him, in the spotlight being put on him, what does you as a player take from that, and what's your perspective on the heat that the manager's been receiving?
Well, yeah, it shouldn't just be on the manager, it's us as players. We need to step up. We can't have performances like we did on Sunday, and like I said, we need to do everything we can on Thursday to put it right.
Tom, excuse me, fans are angry after Sunday. They've labelled this Rangers team as boring and predictable, too many long balls, too many slow passes. How do you respond to that as one of the attacking players in the team, and is that level of criticism something you accept?
I think that's fair for the game on Sunday. I don't feel it's fair for the previous games. I think we've created enough chances in previous games Sunday. But I don't know why we performed like that, but we need to make sure we don't perform like that ever again at this club while we're here. And like I said, me being a creative player, like I have to create chances, score goals, and we just need to be a lot quicker. Like you say, we're too lacklustre in play, and I'm sure we'll be a lot better Thursday night.
Tom, you've been through a few of these moments in your time here. They're always difficult, they're hard to deal with. It's obviously a new squad here, there's a lot of new faces that wouldn't have experienced anything like this before. How important is it for the guys that felt the sharp end of the turn of the supporters, just to get round those guys and just try and show them the way through it?
Yeah, it's important you actually feel that as well, because the way you come back from that, you need to earn the right for the fans to back you even more, and hopefully they do on Thursday, because we'll need them. But like I say, in the changing room, you just have to get around the new players. Some of them are young, but look, you have to learn from times like that.
You've obviously got Yianis in the squad. Has he been able to give you any tips or any insight into Stours, anything that he's able to help with?
Yeah, he said little bits and bobs. But look, we do all our analysis on them, and we have all the data. So we need to. Well, we have been working on that.
One of the things, Tom, as well, that was labelled that the players don't care enough. But listening and seeing your demeanour today, that's clearly not the case. I mean, you guys are obviously hurting just as much as supporters at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. To say it doesn't care to us players, it cares. We care a lot, and the reaction of the fans after the game on Sunday, it hurts a lot, because we don't want that. The fans don't want it. No one at the club wants it. So like I said, we need to put on a performance tomorrow night.
I suppose you came to this club after a couple of pretty successful years. You came here because you wanted to be part of those kind of scenes. Is that the thing that frustrates you most? Is it that you haven't been able to get back to the kind of successful seasons that the club's had previously?
Yeah, that's the aim every season, but you have to earn that. And look, we try and before a season starts, we want to win every trophy we play in. That's what you got to do at Rangers. But look, we're going through a difficult period at this moment in time, but we have to get through it, and as a team, as a club, we need to come out the right way.
Last one. Tom, patience is often in short supply at a club the size of Rangers. How hard is that to deal with as well? And as you were alluding to there, how hard is it for the players when a lot of the flack comes not just to you guys, but lands at the manager's door as well? Is there a kind of sense of responsibility there?
Yeah, we know how football's gone in this day and age. There's not much patience in the game. But like I said, we can't come from the fact that we didn't perform on Sunday. We know we can do better than that. We know we have been doing better than that. So we need to prove that again Thursday night.
I guess the run you went on in Europe again last season, you have shown the win in Spain, for example. How can you get back to that kind of level? I know the squad's slightly different now, but is that the standard? Is that the kind of the benchmark?
Yeah, I think we showed that in Malmo away as well. Lyon, they're a very good team. We just fell short. I felt if we put some of our chances away earlier on in the game, it'd have been a different game. So look, we look forward to this game on Thursday night now.